Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
Yeah, you moved from OGBC to Star FM. Then from there you decided to veer off, to be on your own. What prompted that? Why did you decide to quit paid employment?
Well, actually it was more providential than my any serious design, so to speak. When we got into Star FM, there was so much energy coming in from our OGBC days. The things we wanted to do, we couldn't do. And in a government station that had a lot of bureaucracy, all of a sudden we found that freedom to do it. So we just exploded. And within 6 months, we went to #1 in the 18 to 25 category. I remember someone from RMS came there to interview us that how in the world will a radio station in MITV go to #1 in the youth market in such a short time. What's happening now? When the woman saw me, I was some 20-something-year-old then, this small boy. and in less than a year, that same '99, I won the Fame Music Awards Best Music Presenter. Had the likes of Steve Kadiri, JAD, and all that. I remember when they called me and they had to tap me again. I can't sound, and they had to push me up. I didn't even know how to get up and walk towards that stage. So there was so much energy, there was so much pent-up frustrations from back then, and we just exploded. But after a while, that same bureaucracy that was in OGBC started setting in also in the Star FM setup, so to speak. And I started getting the feeling of a big fish in a small pond. We won all the awards, winnable, done this, done that. I was the guy handling the coordinating the MTM, whatever MTN had to do on the station. I was doing for Benson and Hedges. So it was. I was like, what's the new challenge? What can I do? In 2000, I did a show called Def Jams with Pepsi. It was 2 quarters then. I know a lot of people don't remember that one. But in 2003, I left Star FM. And for a year, 2003, 2004, I was creating global service. It took a lot of time, energy, money, and eventually we started.
All right.
So it was that desire to just do something else, break new ground.
All right. How would you describe the journey so far?
It's been one crazy roller coaster journey. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, if I knew what I know now, would I have had the courage to go the route? I really don't know. I'm the guy who just threw myself off the cliff without looking whether there was a safety net or not there. And I was like, well, God, if you want me to die, just be watching me there. I think the man was like, look, let me help this boy. Don't let this boy kill himself on my neck. Because there was no safety line. I started a working capital of about 25,000 naira. I can remember in the year 2004. 2003, 2004. After I bought an editing suite, I had one in my house. I had a friend's camcorder. Mr. Olafajemisi from NTA gave me space to shoot my links in NTA, which I'm forever and eternally grateful. And that was all the resources I had. Okay, I had a Jetta then, so I had transportation also. So that was all.
So far, what would you describe as the toughest challenge that you have encountered as a businessman, and how were you able to overcome it or surmount it?
I know everybody will say infrastructure. I know a lot of people will say finance, access to finance, and all that. Some people will say business environment and say all those kind of things. I will say now, with my experience in the past 10 years, that it's manpower. The average entrepreneur in Nigeria is in trouble. They just don't know it yet. You understand? And the people that know it are already going out to recruit expatriates. Because the mindset of the young person in Nigeria right now is all messed up. There's no loyalty, there's no long suffering, there's no, you understand, there's no applying yourself. It's what can I get now? I think the churches, the mosques and all that too have helped to develop that psyche that your pastor is telling you that if you don't make it like that, it means maybe God is angry with you, or you've not paid your tithe, or what? Just try God. Put something down and you see blah 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 blah. So they are sitting there waiting for that call that the pastor promised instead of applying themselves in that. You understand? So the psyche is all wrong. The values have dropped, and there are no role models to reinforce that creed of hard work and honesty and dedication.
All right. Now, as a businessman, what is the best way to cope with a talented staff who is not disciplined?
Story of my life.
I like that.
That's the story of my life. Unfortunately, I'm sure you've had experiences in that. That's why you're asking.
Yeah. Because when you said number, I said, no, it's not only yes, so that it's going through the stage, it's so over.
Unfortunately, some of the most disciplined workers you ever have are probably the most talented. You understand? And it's because they believe that talent is everything. But someone told me, Tony Subaru, High TV, told me some years back that talent is just 10%. And I quarreled with him. I was like, what do you mean talent is 10%? You understand? But having interfaced with the business environment and business people and seeing structures put in place and seeing templates that drive an organization, so to speak, I've come to realize that yes, talent is actually 5%, not 10%. Yeah. So a lot of talented young people who are arrogant, who are indisciplined, who are unmanageable, are just ignorant. That's basically why they're like that. And when they go out, you see that in a few years' time, you don't get to hear about them anymore. Sometimes their talent is able to shine because of the structures you, the entrepreneur, have put in place, which makes their work easier and their talent easier to identify. But when they now leave that your structure and try and go and start their own structure, and try to start their own business or enterprise, they can't put that same structure in place and they just fade into oblivion, which shows that talent is really crap. Right. There are a lot of talented brokers people out there, and that I don't know how you manage them. I've bought cars, I've rented houses, I've done stuff for people, but when they want to mess up, when they want to leave, they just leave. So it's not about just reward, it's not about just engaging them. Sometimes it's just luck.
Now, what would you say has been the greatest lesson that business has taught you?
Business has taught me that in due time, beans will cook. And stone will cook and turn to beans and turn to something edible. If you are just patient enough and keep boiling that stone.
One day. I like that.
Patience. There are cycles in business. The first cycle I've identified is the do no wrong 20 years, 40 years. But when you look at it, they've been shuffling files and passing memos up and down. You understand? What have they done? A Peter Ego, for instance, can you tell me he's successful? Of course. You see you see this, you see so many soaps, you see what he's done in NTA. Then that to me is a successful man, so to speak. So I look at it that how many brands have I created? How has it impacted people's lives? We have a Yoruba channel now called Orisu, and we've been able to send 4 children to India. 3 with holes in the heart, 1 with a liver problem, and they've all gone and come back successfully. We've raised up almost 20 million naira for people from 10K, 5K, 1K, 2K coming from people, so to speak. It's no longer a TV channel, it's become a ministry. That to me is success. You understand? With Nigezie, we'll be able to inspire young people. We'll be able to say that, okay, we help push this guy up, we help bring that guy up. You understand? So it's that value that we add as a success. If you do it well, people will begin to notice. Money might come in, but money is just a byproduct of that value added.
So how do you now sustain this success?
Someone said, one smart human being said it's easier to climb than to stay there. The effort you need to stay there because there are so many forces. Environment in Nigeria. Sometimes I look at the aggressiveness and the intensity at which some government agencies, tax agencies, local government, the way they come at you.
This year alone, last year alone, they said that you pay 4 million naira.
The way they come at you, the aggression with which they come at you, sometimes you're like, it's like they're like insurgents sometimes. It's like they are annoyed that you're existing, yeah. So to speak. Those are real factors, and I'm competing against a Trace, I'm competing against an MTV, I'm competing against Viacom and these other big multinationals who have access to funds at maybe 5% or 3% or 6%. I get any loan at 26-28%. How am I able to compete effectively with that kind of whatever? And I still have to buy the same equipment. I still have to struggle and generate the same kind of content. I still have to struggle for space, so to speak. Some of these guys, because the platform owners, major platform owners, are controlling our lives from Beijing, they're controlling our lives from Joburg, they're controlling our lives from Europe, from UK, from London, and because those guys are also players in those fields, they see themselves there and talk. But for you, a Nigerian, to get on a platform that's in Nigeria, you understand, that is beaming to Nigerians, as a Nigerian, it's like passing through the eye of the needle. You understand? So those are all factors that try to come against us. Then also getting patronage from advertisers, so to speak. Sometimes that colonial mentality still exists, unfortunately. You understand? But a lot of them are liberating their minds now. It's getting better, and we hope it will keep getting better.
All right. How big is your organization? What's your staff strength like?
We're over 30, yeah, but mostly we've scaled down on full staff. So it's a lot of contractual and freelance agreements. Some we don't even pay. It's like we will offer you the platform to express yourself, and whatever you can make from it, it's a partnership thing. So it even secures you. You can do other things, and at the end of the day, we are a partner. We can't fire you. Okay, we can fire you if you misbehave, but at least
You have a symbiotic.
When you keep adding value on air and you keep bringing in money, chances are that we will stay for a long time.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to find out from, beside the Nigezie, which are the other brands?
We have 10 television entertainment network. It's mostly on terrestrial stations. You have seen it on AIT.
Can you tell us some of these?
10 is a general entertainment channel. We're going to start it this year. We're also working on the fashion, style, and living channel called Prime. We're working on a few things, but like I said, as we get manpower issues, access to funds. If I had all the funds in the world, I'll start like 10 channels right now. But we have enough to do 20 channels. We have enough content to at least do like 20 channels now, but we'll have to take them step by step.
All right. What do you like best or most about being a businessman?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I like or what I don't like about being a businessman. I like the adventure. In this environment, sometimes I've gotten used to the uncertainty. I think it just helps you be on the edge. Sometimes it just sharpens your wit. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, there's still a lot of more illusions of wealth than actual wealth, so to speak. A lot of people are like, oh, why? We don't see you on red carpets and stuff. Yeah, you don't even come for events and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm even tired of seeing the same old faces, going through the same old motions, with the same old poses, and the same. Let's try something new, guys. Maybe if you are going to do a street, you have a runway on the street, and everybody is there, you will see me there because it's something new. So let's come with some new stuff. Maybe I started too early in the business, and I've seen too many stuff. I've been to too many places.
All right. Yeah. So what do you dislike about being a businessman?
The uncertainty. The uncertainty. In Nigeria, there's just so much wickedness in the environment. People owe you, they don't pay you, and they get upset when you ask for the money because you ask not because you want to be a nuisance, but because you are also under pressure and you owe other people too. You understand? Sometimes they're like cliques. Okay, I'm giving this guy because I know this guy. Kwame, I don't know. You understand? There are a lot of things. It's not about how. When I started foolishly, I just thought all you have to do is do a fantastic show or have fantastic content, and the money will roll in. I was stupid.
You know, that's when I sit down and look at this. I used to think, I buy the only person. Good to know that some other young entrepreneurs are also going through the same thing.
So that arrogance, that cockiness I started with has come down because I found out that it's more about building relationships and sustaining those relationships.
Yeah. All right. What would you say is the greatest thing that being a businessman has done for you?
Well, it's given me the freedom to live my dreams. Someone quite famous back then had one of the first chart shows on TV back then when I was still on radio then he was on TV. He now works with a corporate organization. Saw me and I was like, this guy is living my dream. I'll never forget that day because he said it with so much emotion. I was like, bros, you sold out now. You went the easy way. We stood in the gutter and we kept fighting the war. So it's giving me the opportunity to live my dreams. It's giving me the opportunity to express myself. It's giving me the opportunity to try and shape people's mind because that's what really excites me.
All right. What has been a businessman? What has been into business not done for you?
for me, it's I'm thinking it's it's also not allowed me freedom to do some things. It's not allowed me enough time to just chill and just laze around and just have fun once in a while. These days, if I take one day off work, there's so much guilt because I know I was supposed to have been interviewed by Mr. Asu. I messed him up. I was supposed to be. I had the meeting with. You understand? So there's so much guilt. But once in a while, you just want to help with everybody. Let me just stay in bed and eat and sleep. So it has robbed me of a few things too.
All right.